Hello, it's playtime, people. I've not done any for a while, so I thought, right, now is my time to play. I've got to sort of hurry up because I've already mixed the resin to save time, and I've divided it into little pots, different little pots. So I'm going to be doing a bit of this and a bit of that today. Hi, Adrian. Is it Adrian? And I've not got your address yet, Adrian. This is my playtime, so I don't know whether I've got enough resin in here for this, but I'm going to do this one first because I want to try this one out. I've not done one of these before. It's a new mold, and actually that's not bad at all quantity wise. So, but I want that, and I need some in here. I've got enough. We'll soon find out if there is, and it looks like there is. Okay, that's looking good. Super. A little bit more. And then I'll just finish this up in here. There we go. How are you doing then, Adrian? Are you doing much metal detectoring at the minute? Because the weather's not really favourable, is it, for starters? Oh, and you've got a lockdown to contend with. Although really you're out in the, you can get out in the sticks away from crowds, can't you? I'm stuck in the house, unfortunately, so I'm going to be playing nicely. So, right, now I need some colours. So, we're going to go with, what's that one? Grape. No, we're not going with grape. Violet I do like. Fuchsia I like. And, might make put a bit of blue in. That's lavender. Blueberry. Okay. So we're going to add some colour into these. Just a little bit. I don't want to drown it. So what to do for that? These are a translucent colour, so it doesn't take away the sparkle at all. See how we do. It's enough of that one, and then blue. Not too much blue. How does that look? That's looking pretty darn good to me. So I'm going to get a cocktail stick now, and I'm just going to wend my way round the edges, hopefully to get rid of any possible bubbles that's inside there. And then I'm just going to do a bit of swirling. Whoa, I'm liking that very much. How's that look? What we got? Hi, Diamonds in the Rough Sea. How you doing? can't tell a lie. No, I live in Birmingham and I can't go out either. Oh, right. Well, I need your address. So if you can pop me an email or pop onto Facebook with the Ann Chambers in my messenger, and then I'll know, won't I, where to send your little prize. It's nothing fancy, but I thought it'd be nice just to show appreciation to my lovely followers, especially of the quizzes. Well, I'm doing fine at the moment. I'm fed up with the lockdown, but you know, everybody's in the same boat, so can't really grumble, can we? So just get on with it, I think. Right. Okay. Can't get much in there. I've just got to, again, I want to just go round down here and try and get some of the colours to go down there. If they will, don't you dare over still. There shouldn't be too many bubbles in this one. I don't think there's going to be enough red in it, but try and get a little bit more in. So, I've been busy doing some diamond painting, and I'm really getting on. Oh, these gloves are miles too long for my little fingers. Feel a right twit. Big gloves on. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as is. Like I say, I'm really happy with how that's patterned, so I can get rid of that. So I'll pop that away in there and move it out of my way for now. I normally clean pots up straight away, but I don't have a lot of wiggle room with some of these resins, and as I say, I've made it up early so that I can right, if that's that. So I want that. Where did I put it? In here. I'm like a fillet. I need that little stick again. I can use the same one. And I'm going to be making a little bit of like some gems. So I do one in purple. I'll give that a bit of a stir around. Mix it up. It's these are these pots here. These pots here, they're crystal, like crystals, to make them look like proper crystals. So I put a little bit of the shimmery glitter in there and a little bit of that amethysty purpley colour. So I'm going to now pour that into one of these. So like in there. I don't want them too dark. Whoops, Daisy Maisie, messy girl. I'm a dirty girl. I am a dirty girl. There we go. Watch out. That don't look very amethysty, does it? Let me see if I can get some of that purple still into there. Whoops, a daisy. Now I'll try and get that in. I'm a messy Tessie, have you noticed? Mind you, I'm doing it, I'm pouring left-handed, which is a bit silly when I'm right-handed, but still, you know, crazy old lady syndrome. I keep telling everybody it's true, it's true. I want to get on this excess off there, and I'll leave that for a minute or two. Okay. I want to do another one in the other. I don't want to waste too much of the resin. So just a teeny weeny little bit of glitter in there. You can see it mixing that in first. And then I'm going to do a pink. There we go. These sleeves, let me tell you, can you see funny colour on them? They're stiff as boards because I keep dipping my sleeves. This is why I only wear this cardigan in here when I'm doing this. Because I do dip my sleeves in it. Can't do a bit, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit in your sleeve, you know. So yes, I do know. But oh, thank you for that, Adrian. So let's get this in here. Let's see if I've done enough for this one. Oh yeah, just about. And scrape it out. That's probably just about right for that one. I do like playing nice, so, and you know, if you don't mind a messy job, this is great fun. I love doing these. I love resin. I like how it looks when it comes out, and you start putting things together, and it's just beautiful stuff, really. That's near enough full, I think. Maybe if I could get a different stick. One of these that's got a little bit flatter end on. Maybe can scrape a bit more out for that. Yep. I can. I hate waste. I don't do waste very well. I don't like waste. That's why I think I'm so cluttered. Because I won't. I'm too mean to throw anything away. You know, it's just a shame really to throw stuff away. Right, now I've done that, I'm going to get me heat gun, and I'm just going to blast these up a little bit. Just to get rid of any bubbles on top. Right, right, now I need to wipe that off with something else. A baby wipe. If I can't, baby wipe, I wipe that clean. Now this, I'm hoping will be enough, but we'll try it. Whoops a daisy, we'll try it. I just want to leave this clear because this particular piece I'm doing now, Michelle. Yeah, this shell one. I've done it in blue and lavender, and I've done it in two-tone pinks. Oh, it's gorgeous. So this time I'm doing it in a middle-ish gold colour and then a very pale gold colour, and see how this one turns out. But I just want it sparkly, a little bit sparkly. So I've just added some more of that sparkly glitter in, not too much, but this is a fabulous mould. I did order a second one, but I've not got it and it's saying I've confirmed it and I haven't, but anyway, there we go. Before it gets any fuller, I'm going to just go round the edges, see if there's any, whoops-a-daisy, any bubbles, get rid of any bubbles that might be there. Just push them out. You see them popping as they come up. There, look, another one there, look. No. And that's how I squeeze all my bubbles out. And then I'll fill it up a bit more. These are stunning when they're finished. Absolutely stunning. I love them to bits, these. Hi, Relics and Stack Stones. How you doing? Nice of you to join me on my playtime. My little playtime. I love doing that. Ooh, that's a biggish bubble. Oh, we got it. We got it. And that one. There we go. This is the only thing with this one. You've got to be really insistent on going round, pushing at the bottom for any little air bubbles that might, they're not little air bubbles in this actually, they're quite big, so they are fairly easy to get out. And these two are the corners that at the bottom that I found the hardest to get out. So I've got a little bit more, I've got room, so I'm going to put that in as well. And fill it up. Wow, that's near on perfect. That is near on perfect filled. Wow. Yeah. No more bubbles. Super. Okay. Right, still got a little bit in there, so what I might do, I'm going to team this tiny bit of purple into that there. Oops, a daisy daisy. Get all that out and into my pot. Every last little bit. This is the actual end of the what is it? The old resin I got. Well, my last resin, and I've got some new resin to start, but I like to use up what I've got first rather than kick into a new one. And in actual fact, there were actually quite a lot left over. I didn't realise there were that much left in bottles, but I wanted to use it out because I'm getting bottles stacked up around me that I could do without. So I've got an itch on my nose now. So I'm going to swiddle that round in there a bit. Like that. And I'm going to put a little bit more in, which is my purple on this one. A little bit more in. That. A bit of that. And I'm going to pinch a bit out of there just to make sure I've got it. Whoops, a daisy. Just to make sure I've got enough in here. And I'm not mixing it thoroughly, I'm just swirling it into this. And then I'm going to put this in this pot so that when the pot is full, it should still be a little bit swirly. And just before I take it up to the lip, I want to just make sure I've got no bubblies in there. Any bubbles I've got on top I can soon get rid of by using heat up, and just about here comes Harry. Maybe with a drink, you never know. No, I'm not looking up for a drink. Oh, I've missed the top, look. That's because he's not brought me a drink. I'm thinking, oh dear. I can hear that. It's come from my body, peeps. Good luck with that then, Harry. Good luck with that, love.
I know.
He knows the score. Bless him. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit more in there. I'm trying to get some of that purple down at bottom. Yeah. Like I say, these jobs are really fiddly, messy jobs, but I don't mind getting in a mess. Not at all. I don't mind getting in the mess in the slightest, because it's easy enough to clean up when you've done. I'll get rid of those two off here because they're done with. That's still got a little bit in. Right, I'm going to move that off and then slide it carefully so it's on a flat surface. I'm going to do that with that one and that one as well. Whoop, is it? Oh boy, that's a mess. That's not the kind of mess I wanted to make, but still. Here we go. Let's scrape it up. Mess. Can you believe that? Tipped it over. Believe it, it's true. I am a messy Tessie. I admit it. Well, I never did do. It's always a calamity when I'm working with resin, by the way. It's not fresh. This is not new. Nothing new at all here. This is how I am. I'm very clumsy. Because there is a reason. My hands shake a lot. And the slightest shake, and of course, these gloves, now they've got resin on them, are very slippy. Hiya, Julie. Got new pink microwave. Toaster and kettle bless. Oh, yeah. So, right, what I'm going to do with that, because obviously it's not full anymore now. I've messed up. Major mess up with that. So I'm going to just put some of this in top, fill it up. Nearly done. Right, so this is why I do this. Two pairs of gloves, one inside the other, and that way I can get these stupid slippy gloves off and throw them away, and I'm back to clean gloves again. So I want to wipe that surface a bit. Let me just wipe that off. That's it. Now these baby wipes are brilliant for doing this kind of cleaning messy up on here. And I also have some hand sanitizer, which anybody that's watched me before have seen me with the hand sanitizer, and that has got alcohol in it, and it's cheaper than buying rubbing alcohol, because rubbing alcohol is more expensive, and this does the same job, just as good. So this is why I'm saying, this is why I'm telling you now that the hand sanitizer is amazing. It really is. So I'm just going to slide that there, and if I can twizzle that round there, so I can bring this in and this, and also I want to fill that up because I've got some base to go on that. Let me see what colours in there. purple. Don't really want any purple in that. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Pop it there.
It comes with timer. Don't touch it 2 hours.
You're being sarcastic, people. That's what he's being. Right, I'm going to add to this then. Put some more in here. I want to get this. Whoops-a-daisy. I want to get this. I don't want to use all that if I can help it. So, again, with my pretty glitter in there and mix it just so it's got a nice shimmer to it. Now this has got a little bit of purple in, but it don't matter. That's the blood, that's the dust. Cuff. Right. I'm going to add a little bit of blue to this. There we go. Now the colour that I used on this previously was a turquoise, if I could speak, colour. I've added a darker blue in this time with that little bit of purple. And I'm going to finish this off with the blue. No, I'm not. I'm doing my heart. That's what I'm doing. See, don't know whether I'm coming or going. I tell you. No, but oh, heck. Get off. Right. Here we go. Now I want that to just run down in the edge there a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to go around and try and get any air bubbles up that might be in there, because if you don't get them out now, you won't get them out. Simple as. And there are a few, let me tell you, quite a few. The bigger ones out. So again, blast them with the heat. I'll just give it a swizzle round. Let me see. I think we've got more out, so we'll continue. Come on. Is that one? It was. Got it, I think. I think the reason I get more air bubbles in this particular box, other than the other shape boxes, is that this one has it's got a, what they call it, feature. It's faceted. The sides are faceted, like a faceted gem, and that's where the air sticks. You know, for your bubbles seem to stick where the facets are, and it's annoying really, because it takes some getting out. And I didn't know that. I mean, obviously when I first bought this, I had no idea it was going to react that way. Let me see. Well, that's it. That's it for that one. And then here's our lid. Before I fill it up, again, I'm just going to go in, pushing that in, and trying to remove, if possible, all air bubbles. And I think we might have managed it. I'm not so sure. No, I didn't. come on out. See how we gone out. Oh, I can still see one there. Hang on. It's a biggie. Come out. Got you. Okay. Any more? No, that looks to be okay. So I'm going to fill it up. What I do like about this particular box is that the lid slots on. It's got like a rim to it. So when it's actually on the box itself, it sort of doesn't slide off, whereas the other shape that I've got, which is I think the hexagon one, it's either an octagon or a hexagon. I think it's a hexagon shape. That doesn't have the ridge on the lid, on the inside of the lid, and that makes it just sloppy. You can't, it doesn't fix itself. Let's just see what we can scrape out now. I've sort of got this almost to a fine art with quantity wise, because I've done quite a few of these, so I'm not very often over filled. I'm going to be having a resin sale again, live, probably later on this week. No, sorry, what day are we on? Wednesday, aren't we? Oh, actually, yeah, I might do it tomorrow night. So anybody that's interested, you know, if there's anything you see you like, this jewellery, key rings, hopefully this will be finished. I've got a tray there. Got to top that up yet. But that's that's made a brilliant job of that. Straight away finished. That's that one. How's that one? Yes, I'm well pleased with that. Just checking around the outer edge of the actual box. I don't think there's any bubbles. I'm hoping I've cracked it this time. So that one can go back down there after the way it's done with. Okay, I'm doing all right here. I'm doing okay. So this one will more than likely have enough in it. So let me find my turquoise. That's not turquoise. Is that turquoise? No. Bear with, peeps. No. Where's my turquoise gone? Can't find it. Wow. Let's forget me now. Where's my other one? Green. Turquoise, here it is. I found it. I'll put a couple of specks in of that. And some of my, where is it, the different one? Now, here it is, of this. It's a different, slightly different glitter. And it's a new one, that one. I've not used this one before. So we'll give that a good old mix up. This is a, a greeny colour. And that's a more of a bluey colour. So I'm wondering if I should add a little bit more blue into it. Let's see. That's the turquoise. Did I put it back? Just a tiny smidgen, maybe. That's it. Just one drop. And that. Oh, it's not bad. It'll do. It will do. Right, so now we're going to just cover this. What I did when I made this, I actually just did the grid for some reason. And I forgot that I got to do the whole thing because, of course, it's like these like little slots, the grid in between. So, and there were no back on it. So I've got to put it back in its mould and do it again. So that's why I'm faffing now. I'm faffing. If anybody... I'm sorry, I'm not taking any notice of the... what is it? Much am I? I'm just busy. This is the trouble. I get so involved. I get, you know, concentration is the word. Just spreading it around, making sure I've covered everything, including sleeves if need be. But you know, it's all good fun. I just love doing, messing and playing. And I do it because I can. So, you know, I'm my own boss, as it were. Well, sort of my own boss, till Gaffer comes in. If I'm in too long, like when I mean long, I mean late at night. Sort of, if I'm still here at 11 o'clock at night, he'd be dragging me in the air because he worries about me being too cold and what have you. He's very good. He's a great fella. He's a keeper for sure. Although he has his moments, don't we all? It's that simple, really. We do. We all have his moments. So I'm hoping that will do it. Will be enough. I've not got any. I don't want any gaps in that at all. It's all got to fit in and over. And all the way around the edge. Which it seems to be, so I don't think I've missed anything out. So that's that one sorted. Right, now the thing with this resin is you've only got round about just over 30 minutes playtime with it once you've mixed it. So you've really got to hurry up and get it done while you've time. So I've got my last cup of resin that I've just squished and sent flying everywhere again. Do you know, I'm not allowed to be out on my own, you know. My daughter says I shouldn't be let loose. Oh dear. But never mind. Cleaned it up. I am ever so dilatory sometimes. I can be. Oh, good Lord. Okay. That's got me mess up Right. So I'll get that. I'll use that one again. I'm going to put some of this into here. I would say about half, maybe. Yeah. And I'm going to get me forget-me-not and me forget-me-not. Forget-me-not. And I'm going to put a smidgen of that in. Just one for a minute. And mix that up. And yeah, that's nearly the same colour. So we'll put a little bit of this sparkly in. Like so. And I'm going to get me other sparkly one. This one. Because this is a different... Oh, right. I think the trouble is, you know, when I've got resin on my gloves and resin sticks lids back on too tight. So I've got to clean my lids off before I put them back on, otherwise they'll just not come off. Let me just slide this over a bit so I've got that flat. See, I know for a fact that this board here is level and these are level, so I know these are all level. So I can just finish this one off. There's still some room left in there. I thought that would have probably filled it, but clearly it didn't. And I don't want to use my other up yet because I want something. I've got another mould I want to try and use today. So some of these moulds that I've used, like the tray mould, that was new. That came, I don't know whether it was yesterday or Monday. I think it was Monday it came. And the little crystal moulds, they came at the same time. And I do have another mould I want to use. And I'm going to put sparkly in it, but I'm also going to put gold. I want it to be gold colour. So, all right, I reckon that's that one as full as we can get it. So, I'm going to pop that down there now as complete. So, this one, I want some of this in it. Some of that. Before I do any further, while I've done that, people, I'm just going to give that a quick blast. Again, see if any bubbles in there at the top. It should blow them out, and also that one. Give them all a bit of a do that. There. All right. So I'm going to move that. Have I just daubed my sleeve again? Yes.
Well, just move that on.
Oops, it is. That was stuck to my glove. All right, up here. Right. So I've got my sparkly in. now I want gold. So, which one shall I use? I couldn't think about it. Where to put the darn things? I've got two lots of different mica powders. This is the mould I'm going to be using. I'm going to move that. I'm going to be using this one. You see, I put gold in there, but I want to put gold actually into the I've had a shufty around. This is why I'm struggling to find stuff at the minute. I did actually move a lot of stuff around, made room for things somewhere else. And
You're going to fire if you don't move it, told you to.
oh, I didn't see you. Sorry. So I don't know. Oh, they're here, right under my nose. Here we go. This is the. Oh, I have to take my gloves off. That's it. Gloves off. Gloves off. Gloves off. I'll try and do it now. Oh, they're tight. Really is tight, that. Here's my little shovel thing. Here's my little shovel thing. All right. Come out there and mix. Now this one is just wondering if there's a different. I can get it closer for you to see. Bear with. Let me turn that around a bit. There. I think you can see a little bit better now. So I've mixed, or I'm mixing this gold in to me. Ooh, this is looking really nice. I love this colour.
Oh, you get on with your coffee, don't you?
Yeah, you know I can't drink it straight away. He's nitpicking because I've not drunk my coffee yet. I usually leave it till it goes cold. Let's do a big one. And then if we've got enough room or enough left, we'll do a smaller one again. Oh, I'm liking this a lot. A lot. I really am. Now, I like to fill it right up to the rim because if you don't fill it sort of smack up to the rim, upwise, depth-wise, you get a ridge round the back, all over the back, because this is the back. The underside at the moment is what would be the front. And you get a bit of a ridge, whereas if you just do it to the rim and a bit, it rounds off the back, and it domes the back nicely for you. Let me just... Okay. Let me see. Squeeze a little bit more in. And in that one. Oh, yeah, that's gone nicely. Well, that worked out lovely. Really well. It did. So, I don't have enough in there to fill that one. So what I'm going to do, what I always do, is get out my sphere mould, and I'm going to put what's left in here. I'm going to scrape it all out. It won't fill, I don't think, the small one, but I'm going to just fill it all out to make sure. I don't think it's going to fill it, but I'm not sure now looking at that. Oh no. No, we're all right. We've got room. We've got room. And there we are. And that is it. So we've done an awful lot of resin pieces with my leftover pieces. So we've done really, really well with that. So I'm well pleased with what we've got for our, what I call our dregs, but they're not dregs. I've actually got a little bit left still to use. I'm just going to run that a long way like that. I've still got a little bit left in the bottles, but that will only be dregs that's in the bottles now. I'm going to clean off all my tools, including my stir sticks, because anybody that doesn't know, don't do much resin work. Hi, but Lazy Crafts and Glitter Angel, welcome. Sorry, I'm miles away when I get my head down and I forget. Yeah, I clean all my tools off straight away, and you can do it afterwards with your pots. If you want, you can leave them overnight to let the resin set, because they're flexible. It just peels off. But quite honestly, I would sooner do them when I finish what I'm doing, because I just don't like leaving. I'm messy enough in here. I don't need anything else to make mess for me, if you know what I mean. I'm terrible. This is stuck up to heaven and all. So I do like to clean up when I finish, but I won't put you all through that. But what I do is I use wet wipes and hand sanitizer, purely and simply because this has already got alcohol in. It works perfectly. I'll just put a couple of squirts in there, get me wet wipes, and I'll scoop it out and wipe it round, and it's done, clean. It's it doesn't take any time at all. It's soon done and out the way. So that is why I clean mine. This is not a clean wet wipe. I usually put a clean one in actually, but that gets nearly everything out of there straight away. That's fairly clean inside there now. See, just my fingers that you can see through thing. It's just that simple. So these baby wipe things are so cheap. It's oops, they're perfect for this job. They just are. So when I'm using it for the outside, I just put a squirt on there and then just rub it all over. Just like that. All over. And then again, another wipe round inside. And that's as good as clean. That's that one done. Just give this blade a bit more of a wipe when I've got alcohol on here. And that's, well, I'm saying alcohol, it is alcohol, but it's just alcohol included in the hand sanitizer. So, I mean, the way I look at it in this sense is that while you're cleaning your doofras, you're also keeping your hands nice with hand sanitizer, if you know what I mean. So, a little bit of that in there, put that in, swing it round like that. That's inside, straight away. That's how I clean up, and it does the job perfectly well. It does. Let's wipe that one on outside again. There's enough hand sanitizer on this just for me to wipe round it now on the outside and and have it jump around crazy like a fox. Just a minute. It's been there right in the way at the back of my chair. Nearly knocked everything to six. So yeah, that's done. Again, clean as a whistle. All done, that one. And I do that with them all. It saves a lot of money with the hand sanitizer because I paid, I think they were £2.99, £3-ish for that size. It's a big one. And the rubbing alcohol bottle has not got much more than that in it. I've had it a while, mine, but it's that were £8 something. So, you know, there's no comparison really. It seems to me a lot of money buying alcohol when you can just buy hand sanitizer and it does your hands and your flaming tools just as well. So, let me get another. This is the only thing I can't get into me. I've got like a dispenser for these wet one things, and damn things don't come out. They just, you get 2 or 3 out as they should do, and then you've got to start struggling with slot in middle to get next ones out. I don't know. So, I hope you've enjoyed that. Been a little bit of a train wreck, I know, but I am. What you get is what's with me. I mean, if I'm doing it and I make a mess, I just drop that on the floor. But that's clean anyway. If I do it and I make a mess, you can see the mess I make. I mean, this is real. This is reality. It's not all perfect and for everybody. I'm not saying that everybody's as messy as me. Probably not. In fact, very unlikely. Having said that, you know, the people have same sort of issues at times. So don't get me too little. What is it? Pops out. Just going to put a squeege in there and my doobry in. You know, everybody does things differently. And like I say, you know, my age, shaking hands, it's my excuse. It's one of them things. But whatever, doesn't matter. I'm quite happy with cleaning mess up after I've done. Well, cleaning this kind of mess up, I've not got anywhere to put all my other stuff. I've not got enough space because I keep too much stuff, really. I do, but anyway, that's Harry's complaint. Get rid of some stuff. You'd have room if you got rid of some stuff. And he's quite right, I probably would. I just don't want to. I don't want to get rid of any stuff. But there we go. Oh, thanks, Relix. It's nice of you to say so. I do enjoy it, and as I said, I don't put on any airs and graces. I'm not over brilliant at this kind of thing. I love playing. I don't mind getting messy. I just like to keep it real, to be fair. You know, I don't edit anyway. I can't edit. I don't know how. But at the same time, I don't think I would if I did know how, because otherwise you're not getting a true picture of how I work and how messy it can be. Not always, not for everybody, but for me it is. And it's just how it is. So, yeah, just give this a good old swill around. Oh, that's got a lot left in it. Then I could have filled another. Oh, hang on. I hate this stupid box. Oh, let's get them out. That's it. Yeah, I just like to keep it real. Keep what I do. Let everybody see what I do. I have said before, I do make a mess when I'm doing my resin. Not everybody does, but I think anybody that's just starting out, they're either extremely careful and tidy people or whatever. Yeah, I'm just not, and I'll admit it. I'm not at all tidy. I'm clumsy because my hands shake. If you saw me with a glue gun sometime, you'd think, oh, she's going to burn herself. And I do burn myself. But that's my world. This is me. This is me doing my crafting, and that's another nice clean jug, all done. Everything's tidied up. So there's all my pots. Put my little ones in there. Or in there even. That's it. And they can go in there. Oh. So I hope you've enjoyed fingers. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed playing and yeah, I hope I've given some of you insights to what it's all about. And it's all about having fun, enjoying what you're doing. You know, if you're too strict with yourself, you won't enjoy it. I mean, if you like, I've knocked a thing off and turned it upside down and lost my resin. I did, I scooped it up, put it back in. If you're going to be too critical with yourself when you're using resin, then it's not for you. You've got to be prepared to be messy. Simple as that, really. You do. It's just how it is. If you're lucky enough to not be as clumsy as me, which probably most people are, it's just, I mean, bearing in mind I'm nearly 70 and I'm still cracking, still making videos. I'm proud of it, and I love what I do, whether I make a mess or not. It's neither here nor there to me. So anyway, enough of that. I'm probably boring you all to death now. So okay, thanks. Thanks, Julie. And thank you, everybody, for popping in to see me. It has been nice having somebody to chat along to. I talk to myself sometimes. If there's nobody around, I talk to myself. You know, crazy lady syndrome, crazy old lady syndrome, I should say. So, yeah, I like what I do and I make fun with it. So that's it, really, basically. Take care, everybody, and stay safe out there, and just have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a great day. So see you all again very soon, and I will switch off my PC when I can find my when I can find my mouse. I'm still talking because I can't find my mouse. I've covered it up somewhere. I can't switch off because I've not got my mouse. I don't know where I put it. I look like I want to be in here and sleep in here all day tomorrow, all day today and all day tomorrow. I don't know where my mouse has gone. So there we go. No ideas. Anybody know where it went? I don't. I don't know where it went. Oh, crikey. We all right, eh? What say you lot? What have I done with that? Oh, I found it. Right, I can sign off. I found me. There it is. I found my mouse. So take care, everybody. Love you all, and see you. Hiya, Soulful. You've just come to end. I'm sorry. I'm just closing down now. It's been great fun, and yeah, I really enjoyed myself today, and I'm just very thankful that people have been good enough to come on and watch me and hear me rattle on. And so all my colours on me, I got all colours at rainbow on my sleeves because I just mess. I just get it all messed up. It's all messy up. All that is resin from other times, and that one's even worse. But you know, I don't let it bother me. I took this cardigan on now when I come in here to do any crafting, just so that if I do get anything on me, it's on an old cardigan. And I've got my old trousers on as well because I have dribbled on there a couple of times with resin, but not enough to make them not wearable. You know, I can wear them for working in. So anyway, I'm rattling again, aren't I? I'm at it again. Ilona. Hello, goodbye. The mouse ran off with the cheese. It probably did, but I got it back. I caught it, the little devil. All right, peeps. Anyway, take care, everybody, and thanks for popping in. Bye.